What's going on, guys? Derek here with East Coast Coyotes. I'm here with Gerardo taking some photos. This is mine and my wife Devin's New Edge 2000 Mustang GT. Pretty cool little story that we're going to tell you about it, how we got it. We've had it for about 6 to 8 months, somewhere in that range now. Haven't really done that much to it. We actually found this in a barn, and it's got a cool little story. So hang out with us for a few minutes, and we'll tell you a little bit about it. So I was trying to wait for Devin to get back to kind of do this part of the video, but she has gone with Lucy, Gerardo's wife, to go get food, and I have no idea where they are. So we're gonna go ahead and do it without her. Like I said, this is her car too. We found it in a lady's barn. Her husband actually passed away. I think it's a one owner. I think he bought it new in 2000 and he owned it ever since. And basically we got it. It had flat tires. It didn't run, but that was only because it had a dead battery. So whenever we got it, the brake calipers on the front, both brake calipers on the front were completely seized up. We had to get 2 new brake calipers, 2 new rotors. The rear had good calipers still. They weren't seized. We just flushed all the fluid out of the lines and everything. I put new pads in the rear, and they still have the original rotors. They've been fine. And we just ended up going with like the cheap, like Napa Auto Parts rotors, just because I mean we knew this car was never going to be like anything too wild, and just the basic was going to be good for it for now. Motor runs good and everything. All we've done honestly is just change the oil. It only has 84,000 miles on it. Absolutely no mods at all other than the Flowmaster exhaust. Well, that was no mods at all before we bought it. Now it's a little bit different. Still completely stock motor and everything. We haven't done an intake, stock intake. Still has the Flowmaster exhaust on it, and it just has like polished chrome tips. Suspension, for the suspension wise, we went with BC coilovers. It's the BC BR series coilover, and not extreme lows or anything, and they are basically maxed out, nearly as low as the car will go. And the car, I mean, it really doesn't look that low, but if you look like underneath it, and I'm sure you can't see from this angle, but underneath it, the cats and like the rest of the exhaust and the bottom of the frame completely drags the ground on nearly everything. So as you see like the video of us like coming into the location we are now, it almost ripped the whole underneath of the car out, like rips the heat shields for the cats and everything almost off. And it actually looks like Devin just showed up. So look who finally decided to show up. I'm trying to film a video of our car and she's not even here, and she got cookout. So I don't know where we left off because I had to stop and take a cookout break. I know we were talking about suspension and we hadn't talked about the wheels or anything yet. So when we got the car, it had it kind of looked like this. It was just a 5-spoke that were chrome, and they had like the Cobra R, the 2000 model Cobra R logo in the middle. They looked like shit. The chrome and everything was peeling. So I was like, hey Devin, let's just sell these wheels. So I sold them for like $200. Yeah, Gerardo loves this story. I sold the wheels for like $200. The guy came and picked them up and paid me double what I had them for sale for. And I was like, what the hell? And he didn't say anything, just didn't act like he cared. And I was like, Devin, look these wheels up. We looked them up. turns out, after seeing the markings and everything on the back, they were real 2000 Cobra R wheels, and they were like $1,200, even though they were like peeling and everything, and he gave me $400 for them. But that helped pay for the wheels that are on it now. I don't remember what model they are, but they're called Oddhon. You see them a lot on like Honda's, Japanese cars and stuff. I mean, it's a very reputable wheel company, but they're really good price. They were like $600 or $700 for the full set. They're 18 by 9.5s with 245s on them, I think. And we just put some just cheap like off-brand tires on them because I can't seem to keep tires on a car for some reason. But
yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why. So I'm gonna try to throw in a picture like right here of how the car was sitting whenever we found it. This whole back half back here was in the sun. Like the sun was able to get to the back half of the car, but the front of the car was all the way like up in the barn that it never seen the sun for probably 2 years is how it's set. So because of the sun, I don't know what you can see in this video, but the spoiler, the plastic spoiler has turned like pink. And then the third brake light is really faded, and the whole back bumper is like cracked from the heat. And I don't even know if you can see that or not either. But we hope to maybe get a Cobra back bumper, Cobra spoiler, and then do a Cobra front bumper, because if you see the front, I guess from just the 84,000 miles of driving it had, it got a lot of rock chips and stuff, and it looks like it did have a front license plate on it at one time. So that left a little mark there. We're gonna see how long it takes Gerardo to open the hood. So one thing I found with these cars is like this has, I guess it's maybe the Mach 1 grill delete. The previous owner put it in there, and like for whatever reason you cannot pop the freaking hood. Oh.
I'm getting close, huh?
Oh God. I had to cut the video because that was taking so long. But this is it, completely stock, 4.6.
Did you ever clean it?
I mean, I don't really remember if I cleaned it or not. That was 6 months ago. You can see the top plates for the BC coilovers. They're basically maxed out all the way for positive camber. To tell the truth, I don't think I ever got it aligned after I put the coilovers on. But it actually, the camber, I would say maybe like -2, -2.5 at the most, and it really hadn't caused any premature tire wear, which I've only put maybe 1,000 miles on the car since.
Did you ever mess with the dampener?
Yeah, it's kind of set like right in the middle. The car rides like god awful. The car rides so bad. And I told Gerardo he only got to ride in it for just a few minutes, but on the highway the car just like beats and bangs on the road. And if you're trying to like type something in your phone, like Devin was trying to get GPS directions up on the way here, and it was bouncing so bad her phone like flew out of her hand. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed checking out mine and Devin's New Edge Mustang. We're gonna get out of here. For the record, Devin's the one that done the burnout, not me. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Facebook. You want any t-shirts that I'm of course not wearing right now?
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know. Have a good one, guys.